Stay tuned for AGR Good News. Now, that is where we get to hear interesting, exciting, positive news pushing the Africa agenda. I mean, scaling, getting, international standard people, inventions, commodities, generally. I mean, it cuts across. So, yeah, this is the base where we get all of that. And Epi is getting ready to, make it so rosy right here.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Yeah, make it rosy for us. Yeah.
Well, we have 6 East African waste management startups that are getting support from the Bestseller Foundation.
I said it. All right.
So the Bestseller Foundation is actually a private foundation that supports initiatives or businesses that work towards environmental protection among low-income populations.
Okay.
Which is a good thing because we recently had been looking at how to preserve the climate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the foundation announced its first waste-to-value accelerator for East Africa and will target startups working to address the conversion of waste-to-value program. 6 lucky East African startups have been selected for $100,000 convertible debt funding.
Nice. Okay.
Well, the accelerator will be managed by Intellecap, and while ensuring all the enterprises have the necessary technical expertise over the 8-month period starting August 2020 to next year, March 2021.
Okay. All right.
So the select 6 were picked from a group of 400 startups spanning Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Uganda.
Nice.
I'm liking the at the end of all the countries.
Yeah. It rhymes at the end, huh?
I know, right?
Nice.
So we know waste has become a thorny issue. I mean, across East Africa and other emerging economies globally, and in low-income neighborhoods, the problem is endemic, and it poses a major challenge to social well-being.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, statistics from the World Bank reveal that only 48% of the CT in low-income countries is collected. I mean, the waste in them is collected, only 48%. So we're wondering where the 32 go.
Right. Where do you think
No,
they
where
go
the
to?
42
Where
go.
do you think they go to?
Well, I'm sure they're spread across our beaches. They're spread across, they're found in the
Gutters?
gutterways. Yes.
Choking, causing flood and everything?
And some of them are just flying in the wind,
Yeah. Filtering our cities and all.
which is terrible.
Goodness.
And
Very, very, very.
out of that, we have only 4% of waste gets recycled,
Only
which is
just
very
4%.
low and unsustainable in the long run.
Very. Can't imagine. 4%. Oh dear. The majority of the waste are just in people's
they're
houses
free.
and gutters.
They're
Yeah,
free.
it's just roaming around.
Well, as disturbing
Alright.
as it is, it's worth noting that the countries on the focus by the Bestseller Foundation were Rwanda, Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda. And the startups that were chosen presented solid financial models as a post-venue revenue phase.
I don't know if you've noticed this. I don't know if it's a cabal of countries in East Africa. There's always something going on there. No, frankly speaking, about waste, tech savvies, government and everything. There's always something new cropping.
They're picking up on the new wind, the new wave that is flowing. So it's either you get a whiff of it and join the flow, or you stay behind.
I think West Africa is more of you hardly hear.
More of these
some
things
of these
from
things
West-
from West
I
Africa.
also feel that most of things too.
North Africa, East
There
Africa.
are some of these things happening in all these parts of Africa, but I don't think they get as much coverage as the ones in East Africa do. And I also don't believe that they
Do you
get
think
so
so?
much support
Do you think
like
so?
the ones in East Africa
Because
do.
I think these countries in East Africa, they, like I said, it's kind of like a cabal, a cabal of countries. You realize that there's something going on in Kenya. There's a bit of it in Rwanda, in Tanzania. So
Uganda.
exactly. So all the time there's something new.
Well, then that means they are interacting. That means they are more like cross-border communication. They're trying to make sure what we have here goes there and goes there and
What are
goes
we
there.
doing in West Africa?
I think we have to start.
I mean, absolutely.
Take the lead.
If not even start, it has started. Let's just locate those ones that have already, taken the lead or started something, and we could just invest in these talents and everything.
Take the lead. We'll
Oh,
bring in the
dear.
saucepan right after you.
Okay.